To control the oceanic Titan X, humans deployed a device onto its body that could link directly to its nervous system. But the moment the connection was established, Titan X erupted in a furious roar. Swarms of scarab-like creatures surged toward the device, and within seconds, they gnawed through the section of its tentacle. After confirming Titan X's next destination from William Randa's notes, Apex moved ahead of everyone else and arrived in Soledad, southern Chile, where they quickly set up a temporary base. Their goal was to use May's neural coding to control the Titan. Even May herself wasn't sure whether something of this scale could truly be controlled.
Do you really feel like we can control this thing?
Yes.
At the same time, Shaw and his team were on their way to Soledad Island. They had been there before and discovered that the locals once held rituals to summon Titan X. Historical records showed the creature appeared roughly every 15 years, yet this time it arrived 6 years early. They believed Kate had triggered the Suzuki Device on Skull Island, disrupting its natural cycle and waking it ahead of time. Based on May's intel, Apex was likely attempting remote control through neural implants. By the time Shaw's team arrived, Apex had already completed their deployment and detected their presence. Meanwhile, Monarch was also heading to Soledad, but due to delayed intel sharing, they were clearly behind. Suddenly, alarms blared across the warship.
What's the bearing? What's the bearing?
320. I think it's Titan X. It's coming right for us.
Titan X was approaching along the same route as Monarch, moving at a speed far beyond the ship's capability. It swept beneath the vessel, leaving them no chance to catch up. Tim immediately relayed the situation to Shaw's team. Titan X was now only 16 kilometers away from Soledad. Holland reported to his superiors that everything was proceeding as planned, unaware that Shaw and the others had already begun their operation to stop the launch of Apex's neural link drones. If anything went wrong, it would only provoke Titan X further. They soon located the drone squad, equipped with neural interfaces. From a window, Kate spotted May, anxiously working on her tablet. Jason urged her to evacuate, warning that reinforcements were only minutes away. Just as May was about to leave, Shaw called out to her from the darkness, demanding the truth behind Apex's plan. May insisted their approach could prevent another San Francisco-level disaster. She argued with rising emotion that controlling the Titan was possible. Neither side backed down, and they ultimately went their separate ways. Inside the Apex Control Center, violent tremors suddenly shook the facility. Deep within the caves, the scarabs sensed the call and began to gather in massive numbers. Seizing the distraction, Shaw's team launched their sabotage, only to be spotted by surveillance. To prevent the drones from being destroyed, Holland ordered an immediate launch. The powerful airflow knocked Shaw off his feet and left him injured. Moments later, a swarm of scarabs flooded in. The group scrambled back inside, while the wounded Shaw hid behind machinery, forcing himself to stay still as the creatures crawled over him. By the time the swarm retreated into the ocean, Shaw was covered in wounds. At that moment, Kate heard a low, haunting sound that felt like a call. As if drawn by something unseen, she walked alone toward the shoreline. Titan X slowly rose from the sea, its massive form looming as it fixed its gaze on her, an overwhelming presence filling the air. Seeing how close she was, Hongji rushed forward, fearing for his daughter's life. But Titan X seemed focused only on Kate, as if some invisible connection bound them together. Believing the moment had come, Apex launched a missile from the drones, attempting to force their intervention. Titan X responded with a devastating sonic blast. Kate collapsed in agony, and Hongji rushed in to shield her. At the same time, Apex initiated a full neural takeover. But Titan X's immense neural network caused data to surge beyond control, overwhelming the system until it collapsed. Then, in a shocking turn, swarms of scarabs rushed to Titan X's wound and began tearing at its tentacle, severing it to cut off the abnormal signal. The falling limb crashed down, sending Kate and the others into chaos. Holland ordered an immediate evacuation. The operation had completely failed. Enraged beyond control, Titan X's entire body glowed red as it unleashed a thunderous roar, then turned and disappeared into the depths of the ocean. Standing on the shore, Kate looked on in horror as she realized her father, Hongji, had been fatally impaled with no chance of survival.